the situations would get worse and really violent.
I would be really upset and I would be unsafe.
I would hit them and choke them.
There was alleged abuse when I was like 6 or 7.
Me and my sister would get in the fist fights.
I need to calm down and not react the way I did.
I think people misconstrue what the Villa of Hope is.
I've always believed that we don't have bad kids. We just have kids that made some bad choices. It's a compounding of events, whether it's poverty, whether it's physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, being in a violent neighborhood. All of these things impact our kids in ways that really changes how they see the world.
A common theme that I see with the families coming to the Villa of Hope is that they are under a lot of stress and not sure where to go from here.
They have a sense of hopelessness and they're overwhelmed, they're tired, and once they finally get to the Villa, then they're at the place where they can kind of take a step back and breathe.
When you first get here, you meet with a psychiatrist, and I kind of talk to her about the different things that led up to me coming to Villa of Hope. You also meet with your social worker. You can talk to them about what's going on at school, what's going on with your family.
We provide everything from actual formal therapy with a clinician to recreation events to school programming. Sometimes it's as simple as just sitting down and listening to a kid and being not judgmental and really accept where they're at.
They treated me very nicely and they're always there to support you.
There was a lot of different resources and people that were available to help me with different things that I needed when I needed it.
That's a really tall task to ask a kid to be able to just get over things and just get past it and not think about it. You have to understand that there's a meaning behind those things and there's a reason why that they're happening.
Trauma is a universal condition for all of us. To be human means that we've experienced this.
We have great staff that really invest in the kids, and when the kids don't do well, the staff takes it personally.
So the sanctuary model really incorporates everyone in forming a therapeutic and healing community. It is one of the only ones that is both client-focused but also organizational-focused, and you can't have one without the other.
As adults, we start to kind of change the tide for these kids and really start to give them some new hope. If we don't take care of these kids today, they're going to be a lot more costly as adults. When you think about the amount of tax dollars.
Before I went to the Villa, I wouldn't help other people like when they're arguing and stuff, but now I can help people or try to help people calm down.
I'm proud of my meditating skill because it helps me think, making good choices and threw the bad stuff out of the window.
I just started my sophomore year at Monroe Community College. My major is human services. When I came back to intern at first, I was kind of nervous just because, again, like I was going to be working with kids that I had lived with. It was actually kind of a cool dynamic relationship we had. They felt comfortable enough to come with me with their problems. It's exciting for me just to be able to have the opportunity to make that bond.
There weren't places like the Villa of Hope. Things could be very grim. It doesn't have to be a sentence for them for their whole lives that it's going to have to be very negative. And they can, go out and have their own families and be productive members of society.
Throwaway kids. They can't be throwaway kids because they need adults in their lives, whether it's their formal supports, informal supports. They need someone in their lives. And I think that's what the Villa provides is more than one person. We offer multiple people and multiple relationships.
When I was at the Villa, they taught me stuff that helped me calm down and to take that home with me, to fulfill my dreams.
It makes things that you didn't think possible, possible. So it gives that idea of hope. Villa of Hope is going to have a huge place in my heart.